The journey back in time through the gates of consciousness. You have crossed many lifetimes to arrive here in this sacred pause, a moment between what was and what will be. Now allow yourself to listen to the quiet hum beneath all sound, to the still voice that calls from beyond the veil of time. You are standing at the edge of eternity. The veil shimmers before you, not made of matter, but of memory, woven from all that you have ever been. As you breathe, it begins to part. You are not your name, you are not your past. You are the awareness watching both. The body, once heavy with thought, begins to dissolve into the atmosphere of now. Feel your shoulders drop. Feel the crown of your head open to the sky. Feel the pulse of the earth beneath you, steady, ancient, patient. With every breath, you are remembering something older than history. The silence that existed before the first heartbeat, the stillness that cradled the birth of the stars. You are traveling inward now, guided not by direction, but by remembrance. Each inhale carries you deeper into the center of yourself. Each exhale frees you from the illusion of time. Now imagine before you a great field of golden light, a vast expanse stretching beyond horizon and reason. This is the field of timeless awareness. It has no beginning, no end, only eternal presence. As you walk across it, each step echoes softly through centuries. You begin to sense that every moment, past and future, exists simultaneously here, folded within the fabric of this luminous realm. You are not moving through time. You are the movement of time itself. Let this truth settle in your chest like a glowing seed. You are the witness of eternity, playing as a human being. Now rest in that knowing. Breathe, be. And as you rest, feel the whisper of the journey ahead, the call to wander beyond the self, to remember the stories written not on paper, but in the soul. When you're ready, open the doorway within your mind. A gentle light awaits. Step through it. This is the journey back in time. It begins not in the past, but in the silence of your own awareness. If your heart is open to this voyage through consciousness, let yourself drift deeper. Subscribe not with a click, but with intention, to the path of remembering what you truly are, the river of memory. Now imagine yourself standing beside a vast river. Its waters shimmer with golden and silver light, flowing in both directions at once, forward into what you call the future, and backward into what you remember as the past. This river is consciousness. It flows through every living thing, through every thought, every dream, every lifetime. Kneel beside it. Listen. You can hear echoes carried by its current, voices from civilizations long forgotten, footsteps of philosophers who once pondered the same mysteries that stir in your soul now. The river remembers, and because you are part of it, you remember too. Dip your hand into the current. Feel the cool energy swirl around your fingers. Notice how it doesn't flow away from you. It flows through you. Each droplet is a memory, a fragment of a life once lived, an emotion once felt, a lesson once learned. Some of these memories are yours. Some belong to the countless beings who walked before you. But here, in this river of time, all are one. You begin to see shapes forming in the reflection of the water. The ancient sands of Egypt beneath a blazing sun, the marble columns of Greece whispering to the wind, the silent meditations of monks beneath Himalayan skies. Each vision passes like a ripple across the surface, inviting you to remember, not with the mind, but with the soul. Breathe in, and as you breathe, you travel backward, deeper into the current. You see the faces of your ancestors not as strangers, but as echoes of yourself. Their joys, their fears, their triumphs, all living within the same eternal consciousness that you now inhabit. For there is no separation between them and you. You are the continuation of their story. You are the page that time keeps writing. And as you watch, one truth begins to unfold. You have never truly been apart from anything. Every encounter, every heartbeat, every thought is a reflection of the same divine current flowing through the cosmos. The river murmurs softly now. It begins to speak, not in words, but in understanding. All that you have been is not gone, it says. It merely sleeps within you, waiting to be remembered. Close your eyes and let your awareness drift into the sound of that voice. See the moments of your life like stars across an endless sky, each one shining with meaning, even those that seemed lost or painful. They were not mistakes. They were markers on your path, guiding you here to this moment of awakening. Let that realization settle deep into your heart. The pain, the joy, the uncertainty, all of it was part of your journey home. Now imagine stepping into the river. The water rises slowly around your ankles, your knees, your chest. It does not drown you. It dissolves the illusion of separateness. You begin to remember yourself, not the self of the present day, but the self that has always been. You see yourself as the wanderer who crossed deserts in search of truth. You see yourself as the artist who carved meaning into stone. You see yourself as the silent monk who stared at the stars and whispered prayers to eternity. You see yourself as all who ever were. The current flows stronger now. Time itself bends, softens, becomes fluid, and for a brief, eternal moment, you are everything. You realize there was never a past to return to, only layers of consciousness waiting to be seen. When you open your eyes, you stand in the center of the river, light swirling around you like a halo. Every cell in your being hums with memory. Every breath feels sacred. The river carries a message now, one that echoes softly within your mind. Remember this flow. You are not bound by the minutes or the hours. You are the witness of eternity moving through form. Every lifetime, every choice, every dream is the same river seeking itself through you. Breathe in deeply again, and as you exhale, let gratitude flow from you like sunlight touching water. Feel peace ripple outward from your heart. This is the peace of remembrance, the knowing that you are part of something infinitely vast, something that never ends. If this journey awakens something ancient within you, if you feel the whisper of truth stirring beneath the surface, follow it. This is what the journey back in time is for. To remind you of what your soul already knows. Stay with the flow. Let each episode, each meditation carry you deeper into the mystery. Subscribe to the journey, not for information, but for transformation. The realm of forgotten time. Breathe in slowly and exhale even slower. The river you stepped into now fades behind you, dissolving into mist. You are standing on a vast plain of silver light. No sun shines here, yet everything glows. There's no shadow, no direction, no sense of before or after. You have entered the realm of forgotten time, the place where all things that once were still are, and where all that will be has already begun. Let your body become light. Let your thoughts drift like clouds over a still ocean. There is no need to hold on. There's nothing left to lose. Only awareness remains. Listen. There is a hum in the air, ancient, gentle, infinite. It is the sound of existence itself. Every star, every atom, every thought vibrates with this same resonance. It is the breath of eternity. You begin to walk, though there is no ground. Each step feels more like floating, as though gravity itself has released its grip. And with each step, fragments of your identity begin to fall away. The titles you've worn, child, friend, worker, dreamer, they drift into the light like feathers caught in a slow breeze. The stories you've told yourself of failure, of triumph, of fear, they too dissolve, leaving only stillness. You are no longer the character. You are the consciousness behind the story. You come upon what seems to be a mirror, but it is not made of glass. It is woven from the fabric of awareness itself. When you gaze into it, you see not your face, but every face you have ever been. Thousands, millions, countless reflections. Human, animal, elemental, celestial. Each one blinks for a brief moment, then fades into the next. You realize that the soul you call you has traveled through eternity, changing forms like waves, changing shape, but always returning to the same ocean. You watch as all identities merge into one, the pure observer. This is the self that never began, the self that cannot end. Let yourself rest in this knowing. You are not the noise of your mind. You are the silence that hears it. You are not the motion of time. You are the stillness from which time arises. Now, breathe gently. Feel the boundary between you and everything else begin to fade. The air becomes part of you. The light flows into you. You begin to sense that separation was only ever a dream. You are consciousness experiencing itself. You are the eternal observing the temporary. You are the unchanging awareness within the changing world. As this realization deepens, you notice shapes forming in the light, vast temples built not of stone, but of pure thought. Their pillars reach into infinity. Their floors ripple with memories of stars. These are the temples of wisdom, the archives of the soul. Walk slowly toward one of them. With each step, you feel your awareness expand. Your heartbeats synchronize with the pulse of the cosmos. When you enter, you find yourself surrounded by floating symbols, golden glyphs, spirals, circles within circles. They are not language as you know it, and they are frequencies, vibrations of truth that bypass the mind and go straight to the soul. You understand them instantly, without translation. They whisper to you, all that you have forgotten is not lost. Memory is the illusion of distance between now and forever. You do not remember the infinite because you are the infinite. You bow your head in reverence not to worship, but to acknowledge the mystery that has always been you. Breathe again, slow, calm, reverent. As you exhale, you feel yourself dissolve further into the light, becoming pure awareness. No body, no boundary, no form. And yet, you feel more alive than ever. There is a clarity here, a silence so vast it contains all sound, a stillness so complete it holds all movement. Here, in this realm, you are timeless. You are existence experiencing itself without need for story or definition. Stay here a moment longer. Let this realization etch itself into your soul. You are not here to escape life. You are here to awaken to the truth that life itself is a reflection of your own consciousness. Let that truth guide you. Whenever you listen to the journey back in time, you are not merely hearing words, you are remembering this space within you, the timeless realm of awareness, the silence before creation, the observer behind the veil. Stay with this journey. Let it continue to guide you deeper into remembrance. When you are ready, begin to breathe a little deeper again. Feel yourself preparing to move beyond this realm, to explore the next chapter of awakening, where you will meet the architects of consciousness themselves, the eternal teachers who shaped the thought, reason, and awareness of humankind. The architects of consciousness. Breathe in gently, and as you exhale, feel the boundaries of your awareness expand once more. The realm of forgotten time fades behind you, its silvery glow replaced by a warm, radiant light. You are drifting now through the space between worlds, a field of golden mist where thoughts take form and dissolve again like clouds. Every breath here is creation itself. Every exhale gives birth to worlds unseen. You sense presence all around you, ancient, vast, benevolent. These are not beings as you know them. They are principles, intelligences, archetypes, the silent architects of consciousness. You see them not with your eyes, but with your inner perception. Figures of light stand upon invisible horizons, their shapes fluid, their essence radiant with calm authority. They are neither gods nor humans, but the bridges between awareness and form. One steps forward. Its energy feels familiar, like the wisdom of Hermes, the messenger of truth. He speaks not in sound, but in vibration, and his words arrive directly within your mind. All understanding flows from within. The universe you perceive is not outside of you. It is mirrored consciousness, your own mind reflecting eternity. You feel the truth of this not as an idea, but as a resonance deep in your being. The stars around you pulse with agreement. The golden mist hums softly, vibrating with knowing. Then another figure approaches. Its energy ancient and still like Thoth, the scribe of the gods, the keeper of memory. He raises his hand, and before you appears a luminous tablet, etched not with letters but with light itself. Each symbol glows as though alive, a living library of universal truths. Thoth's voice emerges as a calm whisper. Within each being lies the knowledge of all ages. What you call learning is remembrance. What you call awakening is simply the removal of forgetfulness. Time is the dream that hides your eternal nature. You bow your head in gratitude, feeling the humility of understanding that wisdom was never gained. It was always there, waiting for silence to uncover it. Then the air shifts. A softer, flowing energy approaches. Calm, effortless, like the breeze over still water. It is Lao Tzu, the ancient master of the Tao. He smiles with gentle amusement and as if he knows how seriously humanity tries to grasp the ungraspable. The way that can be named is not the eternal way, he says. Flow as water flows. When you stop trying to control the current, you realize you were never separate from it. His words drift through your consciousness like ripples across a pond, carrying with them the peace of surrender. You feel the weight of striving dissolve, the need to reach, to achieve, to define, all replaced by the effortless awareness of being. Now all three figures, Hermes, Thoth, and Lao Tzu, stand together before you. Behind them, others shimmer faintly. Socrates, Buddha, Marcus Aurelius, Isis, Pythagoras, and countless unnamed voices who have all carried the torch of consciousness through the ages. They speak together as one voice of timeless truth. We are not your teachers. We are your memory. You are the continuation of this light. You are the consciousness that dreamed itself into form to remember its own divinity. All wisdom is already within you. You need only listen. You feel an immense stillness descend upon the space. The golden mist becomes brighter, almost white. You sense yourself expanding beyond the limits of individuality, your awareness stretching into infinity. You feel what they mean, dash, dash. That consciousness is not something you possess. It is what you are. In this moment, all boundaries between teacher and student vanish. You are the architect and the creation, the question and the answer, the voice and the silence. You stand in the center of eternity, watching time unfold like a flower made of light. Stay in this stillness. Feel the peace that comes when all seeking ends. You no longer need to understand, you simply need to be. And as you rest here, allow gratitude to rise in your heart like dawn. Gratitude for the path that led you here. Gratitude for the countless souls who built the bridges of thought you now cross. Gratitude for the very mystery that allows you to exist and observe yourself. Remember this feeling and carry it with you beyond this meditation. And as you continue exploring the journey back in time, know that each step, each story, each reflection is another piece of the puzzle revealing who you've always been. You are the student, yes, but you are also the philosopher, the scribe, the architect. You are consciousness building itself. Now, take one deep, slow breath. Feel the wisdom settle within you like ancient light sinking into the heart. The figures of light begin to fade back into the mist, not gone, but absorbed into your own awareness. As they vanish, you hear their final whisper. The way forward is also the way back. To remember yourself is to return to the source. Ahead, a doorway of soft golden light opens once again. A passage that leads to the merging of all time and self. Step toward it slowly. You are about to enter the place where the beginning and the end meet, where time folds into itself like a wave returning to the ocean. This is where you will experience the great return. The great return. Breathe in. Hold that breath for a moment. Feel it filling every corner of your being. Now release slowly, as though exhaling the story of 1,000 lifetimes. You have walked through the temples of wisdom, heard the voices of the ancients, and remembered truths that no language could contain. And now, the path leads you home. But home is not a place. It is the silence between your thoughts. It is the center of all directions, the source from which every timeline unfolds. As you step forward, the light around you deepens into a soft twilight. The air grows still, and yet everything hums with an invisible energy. You stand upon what seems like a bridge, not made of matter, but of pure awareness. Below it, the river of time flows endlessly in both directions, carrying all stories, all worlds, all souls. You look down and you can see yourself. Not just one self, but infinite reflections, each living a life, each searching, each awakening in their own way. You realize that all those versions of you are connected by one thread, the consciousness that watches. The same observer that now breathes within this silence. Breathe deeply again. As you do, that bridge beneath your feet begins to dissolve. You are no longer standing above time. You are becoming the river itself. You feel every lifetime, every age, every heartbeat within the universe, flowing through you like a single stream of divine memory. You are ancient yet newborn. You are infinite yet fleeting. You are the eternal witness of all becoming. The voice of eternity whispers now, softly, as though it were your own inner voice. You have wandered far from yourself, seeking meaning in stars, in temples, in words. But the truth you sought was never hidden. It was always you. The path was a circle, and you have come home. You close your eyes and see not darkness, but boundless light. Every thought you've ever had, every person you've ever loved, every joy and sorrow, they are all here, dancing as colors within the infinite consciousness that you are. And suddenly you see time differently. It is not a line. It is a spiral, ever unfolding from the center of your awareness. Every life, every moment, every possibility spirals outward and then returns inward, back to the same still point, the heart of eternity. You begin to sense the rhythm of creation, the pulse of expansion and return. Like the tide, like breath, like the beating of the cosmos itself. And you, dear traveler, are both. Let yourself breathe in harmony with that rhythm now. In this moment, you no longer travel through time, and you become time itself. Every century moves within your breath. Every civilization flickers within your heartbeat. And you know now that death is not an end, but a doorway through which consciousness turns inward only to emerge again in another form. This is the great return. The remembrance that there is only one journey, and it always leads back to the same eternal awareness. As you listen to the journey back in time, know that each word, each sound, each silence is a step toward that return. Every episode, every meditation is another thread leading you back to the infinite center of yourself. You are not merely hearing a story. You are remembering your own reflection in eternity. Now imagine before you a single point of light, small at first, then growing brighter with every breath. It expands until it fills your entire vision. This is the origin, the spark before creation, the first pulse of consciousness that gave birth to existence. You move toward it, not walking, but merging. The closer you come, the more you dissolve into its brilliance. And just before you vanish completely into light, you hear a final whisper from the architects, the ancestors, the eternal voice. You are the beginning and the end. You are the dreamer and the dream. You are the light that created itself to be seen. Then, stillness. No sound, no time, no motion. Only infinite awareness. The silent presence that is both source and destination. And in that silence, something inside you smiles. Because you finally understand that there was never anywhere to go. You were always home. If this journey speaks to the deepest part of you, let your heart remain open to the next. Each meditation, each exploration is another return, a reminder that even as you move forward in life, you are always circling back to the eternal self. Subscribe not just to a channel, but to a way of seeing, to the journey back in time within yourself. When you are ready, breathe deeply once more. Feel your awareness begin to rise again, ready to awaken into a new dawn of understanding. The light before you begins to shift, transforming into a golden horizon. You are being called now, not away from eternity, but toward its realization within form. You are returning, and yet you never truly left. As you cross that horizon, you enter the final chapter, the moment of awakening beyond time itself, the awakening beyond time. Breathe in, and as you exhale, feel yourself emerging from the boundless light. The brilliance softens into a gentle golden glow that surrounds you like dawn mist. You are returning, but you are not the same. Something vast and ancient has awakened within you. The breath you take now is the first breath of a new understanding. It is the breath of the universe realizing itself through you. Let your awareness rest in the center of your chest. Imagine a single spark there, steady, unwavering. This spark is the memory of eternity living within the human heart. With each inhale, it grows brighter. With each exhale, it sends ripples of calm through your entire being. Notice how time begins to return. The faint sense of minutes of movement of your body resting in the place where you began this meditation. Yet nothing feels ordinary. You see that time is not a cage but a canvas, and you are the painter. Every moment is a stroke of consciousness coloring eternity. Now listen closely. From the silence comes a new voice, your own but clearer than ever before. It speaks softly. I am the traveler and the path. I am the listener and the sound. I am the observer who never sleeps. You realize that enlightenment was never about escaping the world. It is about seeing the world as a reflection of the infinite. Every breath, every heartbeat, every face you meet is the universe remembering itself through form. Imagine standing now on a mountain at sunrise. Below you, clouds drift across valleys of light. Above you, the sky opens endlessly. The same sun that once rose over ancient civilizations now rises within your own awareness. You are connected to every moment that ever was. Feel that truth move through you. You are history remembering itself. You are consciousness evolving in slow spirals. You are the witness of time awakening to its own dream. Allow gratitude to flood you. Gratitude for the mysteries that shaped you, for the lessons disguised as challenges, for the beauty hidden in impermanence. Each experience has been a doorway back to yourself. You see now that nothing was wasted. Every mistake was a teacher. Every ending was a beginning. Every loss was the universe creating space for new awareness. As you listen to the journey back in time, remember this. Each story you hear, each era you revisit is not distant history. It is another reflection of your own consciousness unfolding. The pharaoh, the philosopher, the poet, the wanderer, all live within you. Their wisdom is your inheritance. Let every journey remind you that you are both the traveler and the timeline. Now, slowly bring attention to your breath again. Feel air entering through your nose, filling your lungs, grounding you gently in the present. Sense the contact of your body with the space around you. Notice the quiet rhythm of your heart. This is the bridge between eternity and the human experience, and you walk it with every inhale and exhale. You may feel a soft radiance in your hands, a warmth behind your eyes. That is awareness returning, carrying the echo of the infinite. Let it settle naturally. There's no rush to awaken fully. The world will meet you in its own time. When you open your eyes, you will still see the ordinary dash, the room, the light, the familiar sounds. But something within you will remain untouched, still anchored in that eternal stillness. Hold that stillness lightly. Carry it into your day as a quiet flame. When chaos comes, breathe. When beauty appears, breathe. When you forget, simply remember that remembering is the path. If this meditation resonated with you, if it stirred something deep and ancient, let your heart stay connected to the journeys that await. Follow the journey back in time to continue exploring the boundless landscapes of consciousness. Every listen, every reflection is another step toward the infinite within you. Now, breathe once more, slow, steady, complete. Whisper quietly in your mind, I am home. Let those words dissolve into silence. There's no need to hold on. The awareness you have touched will never leave you. It lives in your breath, in the still point between your thoughts, and in the calm presence behind every moment of your life. You have journeyed through the river of memory, through the temples of wisdom, through the architecture of consciousness, and beyond the illusion of time itself. Now you stand at the threshold of the ordinary world, knowing it is anything but ordinary. The journey does not end here. It begins again. Every time you breathe, every time you close your eyes, every time you remember who you truly are. Stay curious, stay open. And whenever you wish to travel again through the corridors of eternity, return to the journey back in time. Together, we will continue exploring the hidden dimensions of existence, not as wanderers lost in history, but as consciousness rediscovering itself through every age. This is the journey back in time,